Hi guys, welcome to Jackie with a Q. Thanks for tapping in. Uh, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell so that you can receive the notification when I upload a new video. So how's everybody doing today? Today is Free Game Friday and we're going to talk about toxic people. And so one of my subscribers said, well, let's talk about toxic people. So on Free Game Friday, I give all the knowledge, wit, and game I have about a subject, right? What I know, right? And toxic people, that's a good topic because I'm all about positive energy, right? That's one reason why I move. Positivity, right? I'm all about positive energy, and I wish, as you get older, you get wiser, right? So I think I'm pretty wise. But I wish I had know what I knew maybe 20 years ago about positive people. Because I've been around a lot of toxic people. I've been in toxic relationships, right? And for whatever reason, you with somebody, I guess because you like them. They really ain't no good for you. They really ain't shit. They don't really bring nothing into your life. And I used to think it was all about money or what you could do for me or something like that. But it's for me now, it's your characteristics, right? Are you nice? Are you honest? Are you friendly? Are you gentle? Are you spiritual? Do you believe in God? I don't, yeah, I want to be attracted to you. I want you to look a certain way. But the toxicity, and it doesn't matter who they are. It could be a family member. For me, it could be a family member, friends, associates, co-workers, especially co-workers. You really don't want to work around co-workers, but you have to, right? But if it's, what I've learned the last few years, if it's not necessary for me to communicate with you or be around you and you're toxic, then I don't. It doesn't matter what the relationship is. And sometimes people have toxic periods, right? Maybe you're going through something, and if I can't help you go through that something, then I had to remove myself because that should have rubbed off on me and have me, or those negative thoughts. Let me tell you something. Them negative thoughts, like I can call some folks and they make my day. And then I can call some folks and they fuck my day up, right? That's because every time you call them, it's some fucked up shit going on with them, right? Every day can't be bad. And if every day is bad and everybody around you is bad, then you need to check you out, right? And so, I have friends, I have family members, I have associates, I have coworkers, but for the most part, I can only at this stage of the game, I can only be around positive people. I can't be around toxic people. I can't. I just can't. Because for one, I'm already fighting demons, right? I got my own inner demons that I'm fighting. We probably all do, right? But I got my own demons. I can't let yours jump off over here with mine and mix with mine. That's some fucked up shit, right? So I do not allow, right? I do not allow negative shit around me, right? When it's purposeful. Now, if something, you're going through something in life, somebody passed, you get sick, something like that, that's not negative. I'm talking about somebody that's always, you talk to them and you telling them something good and they flip it and make it bad. Or you telling them about somebody and something about this person, they don't never like nobody. You know what I'm saying? Or you got an idea, they don't never like that. Or you say you're going to do something, they always shut it down. Like, I don't know why you're going to do that. Why you doing that? That don't work. You got to stay away from them people. Because them people are, this is what I call them, especially if it's pertaining to something I want to do in life. They're called dream killers, right? Dream killers. I talked about this before. They're called dream killers. Like I said, if one of my friends told me something that was impossible to do in my mind, because what's impossible to me might not be impossible to them, right? Everybody has different limitations. Everybody has different goals. Everybody has different things that they can do, right? So, and for one, you don't know how tapped in. So you never know. My purpose is not your purpose, right? So you don't know how tapped in somebody is with God, right? Or their higher power, or their whatever it is they're believing in, right? So You can, like I said before, if one of my friends called me and said, hey, Jackie, I'm getting ready to go to the moon. I'm not going to say, nigga, you can't get to the moon. I'm going to say, hey, call me when you get there. Good luck. Stay down. Right? I'm not going to ever shoot anybody's dream down. I have done that in the past just because I was like, oh, that shit's stupid. And it offends people. You know, I did that to my daughter once and not realizing that I did that. And it affected her for a number of years. It offended her and affected her. Right? So, and that's not normally what I do. And maybe it was because it was a different time in my life. Right? And so I don't ever want to, you know, shoot somebody's dreams down in hopes that's the worst thing you can do. You know, somebody coming to you with a lot of vigor and excitement and telling you something and you looking at them knowing this motherfucker can't do it, right? But it ain't your job to tell them they can't do it. You got to let them go on and try for themselves because you don't know how God going to play or you don't know what's going to happen, right? You don't know how God can put somebody in their life to make whatever it is happen, right? So you just can't, you know, I can't listen to it. Once I realize it and see it, I don't listen to it, right? And it may make me shy away from you. Like I have friends that I love. You know, I don't talk to them all the time. And I don't talk to a lot of folks all the time, right? Because I just don't have time. You know, I just don't have time, right? But trust me when I tell you, I'm praying for all these people and I think about them all the time. And when the thoughts get too heavy, then I reach out, right? But you know, toxic people will tear your whole life up. Let me tell you something. A toxic relationship can fuck you up for a long period of time. You know, the very first relationship I got in was toxic, which I told you guys I want to put in my book, right? He was toxic, and I was a young girl, and I ain't even know what to do with that shit, right? Because I'm so happy-go-lucky and carefree, right? And I was raised in a family where we didn't do all that bullshit and negativity and mean and angry. I didn't see that, right? So I didn't know what to do with that. I had no idea what to do with that, right? And that toxic relationship set the tone, and it fucked me up for years coming. I'm trying to unravel some shit in some ways that I am now from 40 years ago, right? So toxic relationships that shit can carry on. I've seen women that I know get in a toxic relationship, take them years to recover from that shit, right? That's just on a relationship level. You know, if it's a friendship, if you have toxic friends, and if you can't talk to them and tell them how you feel, which a lot of times you can't, then you have to shy away from them. You know, you might have to shy away from folks no matter who they are and what's the relationship to you. If they're not making you feel good and if every time you talk to them you feel bad. Like if you call somebody or they call you and every time you talk to them you feel fucked up, you don't need to talk to them too much. You know, Facebook them or some shit. You know, text messages. You don't need to talk to them, right? Because, you know, that energy. So like for me, I'm very sensitive and I'm very emotional, right? So, and I'm very empathetic as well. So if you if you tell me some shit, I'm thinking about it, right? I'm praying about it, I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking how I can help you, what you could do about it. You know, like my daughter said, I like to tell people what to do. It's not that I like to tell people what to do, it's that I've been through a lot of shit and I can help you get through whatever that is, right? But toxic people too, what I find, if they're very toxic, they like toxicity. They like to be in it. You know, some people just like to be in drama. That's just that's how they live. They just like to be in it. You know what I'm saying? Some people are good, but they're not good for you, right? So you have to know what your triggers are. You have to know what's good for you. You have to know, and you have to be, when you see it, you have to know, okay, I can't, that ain't what I can do. Because if you get in that cycle of toxicity with them, shit, they'll spin you around that bullshit forever and ever and ever and ever, right? And you in something and your feelings is all fucked up, or you depressed, or you sad. You know, for me, it used to make me, when I'd be around toxic people, not realizing, you know, it would make me sad. That shit would send me into depression, some shit somebody said to me, right? As strong as I am and, you know, as I appear to be, I'm still very, very emotional. I'm a little girl at heart, right? So when somebody say some fucked up shit to me, it affects the little girl in me, right? And only people that I care about can affect me. You know, people out in the world, strangers or just people, period, they don't affect me. It's the people that are in my heart that can affect me, right? And because I don't want to, you know, like I don't want to argue with people that I love, right? I don't. And they probably know that, right? And I'm very, I'm very, what's the word I let shit go, just let it go on my head. And then it build and build and build and build and grow and grow and grow and grow. And then it's an explosion, right? I'm trying to change that, but I don't really know how, right? Because I'm just so let it go over my head. And then at some point it becomes too much and then I break. But I don't know that I'm breaking until I'm broke, right? Because I just be like, fuck it, fuck them and fuck that, right? That's usually how I do, and then it comes to a point that something will happen and then it's too much, right? And it's too much, and then I have snapped, right? Or broke. You know what I'm saying? And it's not always a outburst. Like later years in life, it's not an outburst. It's not an outburst. I just don't fuck with you, right? I don't know if that's good or bad, but if you toxic, I just don't fool with you. I can't. And, I advise anybody who is around, because people think, okay, because this is a relative, a good girlfriend, a good boy, because I done had some folks do some shit to me that I thought would never do, right? So now my eyes on everybody, right? And you don't have to say nothing all the time, right? You don't have to say nothing. For me, I just let it go. A lot of people like to talk it out, work it out. So I feel like this. If you did that shit to me, that's some shit you meant to do. What we talking about it for? You drew the line in the sand. I know where you stand. Ain't no need to talk about it, right? I'm going with my life, you're going with yours, right? If we happen to cross again, okay. If we don't, we don't. That's just, and I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know if not, because a lot of people say you need to talk about stuff and get it off of you. Maybe you do. Probably do. That's just for me, I've been doing certain things the same way all of my life that I just don't, I don't need, see what I said I was not going to do when I got out of this last relationship is I'm not going to argue with people. I'm not going to argue with you, right? I don't have time for it. I don't have the energy. Because what toxic people do is put you in their toxic space, right? So once I'm angry, then I like being angry, which is bizarre, right? Now I'm angry. I want to stay angry. Now I'm in, I wish a motherfucker would space, right? Damn, that ain't no way to be. That ain't no way to live your life, right? So I try to stay away because I know me and I know what it does. And so once I'm mad, I like being mad. I like to sit down in it. I want to get comfortable in the madness, right? It might take me a day or two to recover from some shit, right? And that's not good physically. That's not good on your health. Number one, it's not good on your mental health or your physical health, right? To be around toxic people. Yeah, we're going to have disagreements and all of this. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about toxic people. Like every time you around these motherfuckers, they own some shit. They own one, right? Got to stay away from them. Because, I'm not one to really confront people about how they are, because that's how they are. That's who you is. That's who you is. My choice, my job is to stay the fuck away from you, right? So, I'm not really one from confronting people about how they are. I can't manage no grown person, right? And I don't have time for it. I'm trying to manage me. But, toxic people, they will ruin your life if you allow it, right? You have to be able to see it, and you have to be able to know it, and be able to, no matter who they are. See, the problem with toxic people is they're generally somebody close to us, right? Generally somebody close to us. So that becomes a problem. That's a dilemma. Like, shit. You know what I'm saying? Here go Aunt so-and-so with her motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? So you have to know how to move around that person, right? And don't engage in the toxicity. You know what I'm saying? Don't engage. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? All right, hey. Don't let them get in your head, because that's what they do. Toxic people want to get in your head. Now, whether it's conscious or unconscious, do they know they're doing that on purpose? I don't know. But conscious people, toxic people want to get in your head, right? And it had your whole world fucked up. I got a relative that say some shit to me and had me fucked up for a long time, right? So, just because I don't want to have a toe-to-toe confrontation, because it's not going to be a conversation. It's going to be a confrontation. I don't want that, especially not with them. They mean too much to me. I don't want to be, because a lot of times you can say shit out your mouth, you can't take that back, and it sticks. It sticks, right? And so the relationship can never grow or evolve when you're hurt. When you're hurt, you stagnate. You can't grow. You can't grow. It ain't gonna go nowhere, right? And sometimes it might not need to go nowhere. Fuck it, leave it where it's at. But then sometimes that person is vital and important in your life, that you may need to talk about it, right? I got a situation myself right now that I need to have a couple conversations. Just not mentally ready to have those conversations, like I said, because it's going to turn into a confrontation. I don't want a confrontation. I want you to hear me, right? I want you to hear me, hear my heart, because I'm speaking from my heart. Hear my heart and understand me. Because I believe, and I've always done this too in life, like if I can understand you, like the craziest folks be my friends, or somebody that don't nobody like be my friend, because I understand them. Once you get an understanding of somebody, then you can better get along with them. The problem is people don't want to understand you. You know what I'm saying? It goes both ways, right? So, that's my spiel on the toxic people and the negative energy and the positive energy. We got to stay away from that. To grow and evolve and be a better person and a great person, you have to stay away from them negative people. I got some friends I can talk to. They don't like nothing. They don't want you to like nothing. Like, come on, man. Where's the sunshine? My girlfriend put a quote up the other day that said something about be around. I wish I had read it before I started talking to you guys. Something about only be around people that bring in the light. Something to that effect, right? That's a very powerful statement. Only be around people that bring in the light, right? That's what it is. You can't be around the toxic people. Toxic people are gray and black and dull and, they black, right? So, I just want to be around positive people because I'm trying to do positive things, and I want to be uplifted. I want to be able to uplift somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to bring nobody down. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what that does to somebody. When you bring them down, they might sit in that shit forever. That shit, they might go commit suicide or something. So, you can't just, you got to be, I like to be positive and happy all the time, whether I'm sad. I can feel sadness coming on. Like I told you guys, I'm prone to being depressed. I don't know if I said it or not, but I am. I'm prone to being depressed, right? So in my house at home, when I bought my house and redid my house, I painted every room a different color. Why? Because I need color. I need color, right? Now I'm living in this townhouse that all the walls are white, driving me bananas, right? Driving me bananas. So, my downstairs is colorful. My bedroom, I'm adding color to that. I have to have color because I got to be in the light, guys. Stay in the light, guys. All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me. Be sure to drop down in the comments. Tell me what you guys think. Give me some ideas for the next Free Game Friday. Share some of your dating stories with me. Just share some of your life experiences, period, with me. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit the notifications. You guys have a good Friday, an even better weekend, and stay safe. Stay safe. Wear your mask. Wear your mask, right? And don't forget, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Bye-bye.